Before we finish the mindset section of this course and get on to what you probably expected from the course, which is some tactics and how to actually get stuff done, let's take a breath and just think about the future, because that's really going to be what empowers you to get through the pain of doing new stuff habitually so that you actually then get the results. Some people will watch the course, maybe find it interesting, they might try to implement some stuff, and then some other stuff will happen and you'll get thrown off the wagon and you won't follow it. And you might come back to it later, or you might just discard it forever. If we've got a clear vision of the future about what we can achieve, that is a good driving factor to make the habit potentially stick a bit more. So in the discussion, or if you're a member of the MeeTime community, let me know in either way in this course and write it down so you've got accountability. You're putting it out into the public or into the ether, or someone else is going to see it, and that gives you some sort of accountability. What are you going to do with the extra time that you are saving from going through this course and implementing the stuff? Say it was half a day a week. What would you do with half a day a week? I want you to write it down and let me know. Think about at work. What would you do if you had an extra half a day a week at work? Think about in your personal life. What would you do with an extra half a day a week in your personal life? And think about, if you are a manager of people, what would you want if your people that work for you had an extra half a day a week? What would you want for them? And if you find that difficult to do for yourself, if you've got kids or someone that you look after, or a sibling or your parents, think about what would you want them to do with an extra half a day a week. It might make it easier for you to think about someone else rather than yourself sometimes. And then if all of that fails, think about regret-based decision making. What are you more likely to regret? Well, say you're on your deathbed, hopefully in a lot of years' time. You're looking back at your life. Are you most likely to regret not getting that report out on time at work, or are you more likely to regret not spending time with your kids, your grandkids, going on holiday to the Maldives, I don't know, traveling, whatever's important to you at this moment in time? What are you most likely to regret? I'm assuming that not many people on their deathbeds thinking, oh, I wish I turned up to that meeting to be the 20th person in the meeting room when nothing's going to happen. I wish I'd spent more time sorting out my emails. I don't think that's going to likely to be true. So the whole of this course is to try and get you to do your stuff as quickly as possible so you can get on to living. And part of living is earning more money, which is why you might want to feed the flywheel with getting promoted and be able to take on more stuff. And if you can do your existing job is like this right now, and you can do what you were doing before in a short amount of time, you've then got all of this headroom to go and get promoted. If you're not bothered about that, you can then use the time to just go and live more, go more on holiday, have more vacations, whatever you want. But it's really important you've got a clear vision about what you want to start, because otherwise you won't have the gumption to stick with it and actually make change happen.